There was once a man named Chuka who lived in a small village. He was the only child of his parents, and they loved him very much. Chuka was 30 years old, very fat, and he loved food more than anything in the world. Morning, afternoon, night. He was always eating fufu, rice, yam, meat, suya, puff, you name it. Chuka would eat it. He even ate in front of their house under the mango tree where everybody could see him. But there was a problem. Chuka didn't like to take a bath. He hated water. Maybe in his past life, he fought with a river. No one knew. But what everybody did know was that he smelled very bad. His body odor could scare away mosquitoes, dogs, even spirits. When he passed by, people would cover their noses and whisper, "Hey, whoa, that smell again. Can't he just bathe?" Some children even sang songs behind his back. Chuka, ooh, fly is your friend, soap is your enemy. Chuka didn't care. He was too busy eating and enjoying himself. His parents begged him every day, "Chuka, please, you are our only child. Marry and give us grandchildren before we die." But Chuka would just shake his head and continue eating. "No, Mama, I don't like women. Marriage is not for me." And truly, Chuka had never been with a woman. He was still a virgin at 30 and didn't even know how to talk to them. If a woman greeted him, he would drop his spoon and run inside. People started mocking him more and more. "You're too fat, you smell, and now you say you won't marry. What kind of man are you?" One day, at the age of 35, his parents called him again. "Chuka, we are old, please marry. Even if it's just one child, let us hold our grandchild before we die." But Chuka shouted, "No, I said I will not marry." He got angry. His chest started to pain him. He held his heart and collapsed. Chuka had a heart attack. People ran. Water was poured on him. He was rushed to the herbalist. After hours of struggle, he opened his eyes. But something in him had changed. He had cried so bitterly when he was told he might die without a child. And as he cried, people gathered and mocked him again. Look at him, big like a drum, smelling like a gutter, and still refusing to marry. Hiss! That night, Chuka had a strange dream. His mother, wearing white, appeared. Her face looked sad. "My son," she said, "if you do not marry, I will never be happy with you. I will cry in my grave forever." He woke up sweating. He couldn't sleep again. He sat outside thinking. For the first time, he was scared, not of death, but of disappointing his parents. Challenge begins, and from that day, Chuka decided he would talk to every woman he saw. But there was one problem. He still didn't bathe. One sunny afternoon, he was sitting under his mango tree, as usual, eating a big bowl of jollof rice with goat's meat. He saw two women passing by. They were beautiful and laughing. "Please," Chuka said, wiping his oily hand on his wrapper, "will you eat with me?" The women stopped, looked at him, then looked at each other. "You," one of them said, "you stink. You're too fat, and you don't even know how to greet well." They walked away, laughing hard. Chuka felt like the ground should just open and swallow him. Tears dropped into his jollof rice. A strange friend. Then a voice came from behind. "Why are you crying, my friend?" Chuka looked up. It was the village mad woman, Mama Blessing. Her hair was wild, her clothes torn, and she always danced in the market square for no reason. But she said something that made Chuka's heart warm. Friend. No one had ever called him that. "I'm not crying again," he said, smiling a little. From that day, Chuka and Mama Blessing became friends. They sat together, ate together, and laughed. She didn't mind his smell. She even gave him small herbs to rub on his armpit. Chuka started to enjoy her company. He was still scared of women, but not of her. The shocking news. 1 month later, Mama Blessing started vomiting every morning. Her stomach was growing fast. The villagers noticed. This mad woman is pregnant, but who is the father? People started talking. Some said it was the chief. Some said it was a ghost. Then someone said, "Wait, oh, we always see her sitting with Chuka. Could it be him?" The whole village turned upside down. So Chuka refused to marry, but he went and gave a baby to a mad woman? Even his parents fainted when they heard. Our only child, father of madness. But Chuka said, "It's not me. I have never touched her." No one believed him. Mama Blessing only laughed. "The baby is from the wind," she said. Later the truth came out. Mama Blessing had been pregnant before she started sitting with Chuka. She didn't even know who the father was. The village calmed down a bit, but people still laughed behind Chuka's back. This shame changed Chuka. He stopped eating in public. He started bathing. Yes. For the first time in his life, he used soap and sponge. He even used powder and wore perfume. He shaved his beard and bought new clothes. He started greeting people nicely. He smiled at women and helped them carry their baskets in the market. One day, a widow named Ngozi came to him. "I heard you've changed, and I see it. You're not the same Chuka." Chuka smiled shyly. "I'm trying, Auntie." She laughed. "Don't call me Auntie. Just call me Ngozi." Weeks passed. Ngozi and Chuka talked more. She was gentle and kind. She had one son from her late husband. She didn't mind that Chuka was once the laughingstock of the village. And one day, Chuka did something no one believed he could do. He knelt down with flowers and clean clothes and said, "Ngozi, will you marry me?" She said yes. The big day. The whole village came to the wedding. Even Mama Blessing danced with her big belly. People were shocked. Chuka was now slim, clean, and smiling. His parents cried tears of joy. 9 months later, Ngozi gave birth to twin girls. Chuka, the man who once said he would never marry, became a father of 3. And guess what? He never stopped bathing again.